Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about very important topic, which is SharePoint Alert, and which, if you already know, is getting retired and been replaced with some new feature called SharePoint Rules. Okay. Now, yes, SharePoint Rules are able to give us similar kind of functionality with what we had in SharePoint Alert, but not all of them. Okay. And in this particular video, we are going to talk about one of the a feature which was available in SharePoint Alert, but it is not directly available in SharePoint Rules, and this came also as a one of the business requirement from the customer. Now with SharePoint Alert, what they have done is they have set up a rule. So they have set up an alert wherein they were getting weekly report of all the files being deleted in one of the SharePoint library, which they have replicated across different libraries within the SharePoint site. Right now, people who would have explored business SharePoint rules would already know that this kind of feature is not available. And how I can tell you that is, so for example, if you go to okay, so this is how the SharePoint alert is being set up, right? And one of the feature here is that what you can do is you can set up an alert that when an item is deleted, and what do you want to do is you wanted to send daily summary or weekly summary. Okay. Immediate notification is something which is there in the SharePoint rules, but daily summary, weekly summaries which is not there. And that is what they were doing. They don't want immediate notification to be sent, but what they were doing is they were tracking it on weekly basis, that what are the files which got deleted, and then they were basically reaching out to the file people who has deleted the files, whether it was by mistake or whether that was purposefully, and based on that they were taking some actions. Now, when it comes to the rules, right? And if you go to rules, what you can see is that these are the four different types of events under which you can create a rule. And that is being targeted to a SharePoint list or library, etc. Right? Now, if you see here, we have a rule called when item is modified, when item is created, when item is deleted, whenever a date approaches, right? Neither of them. And if, for example, I say when an item is deleted, I don't have an option to choose the frequency. Okay, it's basically an instant notification which is going to be sent whenever an item is getting deleted in any of the SharePoint list or library. So this is where it becomes, the feature which was available in SharePoint Alert, which was very good, wherein you don't get too many of the notifications of all the changes which has been done. That has been removed. So this video we are going to talk about how we have built similar kind of alternate solution using Power Automate, and which is going to send similar kind of daily, weekly, monthly summary reports of all the files which are being deleted within SharePoint itself, right? So let's get started. So first let me show you the output. Okay, so this is how the email would be sent. Okay, I had bit a little bit of tweak of the files which are being deleted, though it says it has been 24 hours. What I did is this is basically the files which have been deleted old. Okay, but that is configurable in the Power Automate itself, which we will see that if you wanted to track last 3 days file, 5 days file, or daily files or monthly files, that is possible to do that. Okay, but if you see here, what we get is we get the deleted document summary, where the document name is there, who has deleted, when they have deleted, and the library path which is available. And for this, what we are going to do is, again, as I said, that this is the solution which we are going to see today, is basically finding all the deleted files in a particular SharePoint site. But if you want to basically filter it out by a SharePoint library or something, that is also easily doable. I will show you how we can do that also. Okay, so this is the flow. As of now, it's a manual trigger, but you can schedule it to be done it weekly, daily, based on your requirement. Now, first and foremost thing is what we need to do is, as we all know, that any file which gets deleted basically stays into recycle bin, right? So we are going to basically leverage that and find the files which are there in the recycle bin, and with some metadata associated with, to filter it out based on what we are getting. So and as in Power Automate, there is no direct connection or connector available through which we would be able to get the files from the recycle bin. What we are going to do is we are going to make an HTTP request to the SharePoint site, right? So this is an SharePoint site, which is basically a playground site. We are going to do a GET request, and the endpoint which we are going to use is site/recycle bin. Okay, now And I'm also using the filter type, item type is one, so that we are only tracking the documents being deleted. If you want to also track the items being deleted, then basically you can just remove this filter and that would should also work. And then we are passing the headers like application JSON and OData verbose, so that we only get the required input which will be required. Okay, so this is simple, right? So what we are doing is we are making an API call to SharePoint to get the items which are there in the recycle bin. Now after we get that, what we are doing is we are putting the body, basically the response which we got in the compose, and then we are passing the JSON. Okay, now uh, passing of the JSON is required because what we want to do is in the next step we wanted to filter out, and based on the frequency of the files which are been deleted, we wanted to filter the array, right? So we are just passing the JSON, and then what we are doing is this is where we are basically filtering the array. Now if required, what we can do is we can also use the similar kind of filter array here, based on the deleted date and everything. That also can be done. But what we are doing is for the sake of the simplicity to understand that once we get the data, we can filter it based on the deleted date column, which is available as a response from the REST API. And then what we are doing is we are adding the days here, and this is where if you see what we are doing is we are adding the date as -30. So as I told you that you can do it as 7 days, 1 day, or weekly. Based on your requirement you can do it. Okay, so in this case what I'm doing is I'm trying to find all the files which have been deleted in last 30 days. So wherever the deleted date is greater than or equal to 30 days, what we will do is we are getting that file and filtering the array, and then we are just using it as the response. And then to simplify the HTML formatting, we are just creating an HTML table by using the filtered array responses, and then mapping the fields with the document name, who deleted, deleted by, and library path, etc. Right? And then eventually we have a condition wherein if yeah, that if the length of the array is greater than 0, then only wanted to send the email. If there is nothing, then we don't want to send the email. Okay, if you want, you can also remove this condition and set it up that if the length is 0, then send a blank email or a different kind of email saying that no files has been deleted in last 1 day or 7 days or so. But otherwise you can basically use this condition. So we are checking the length of basically the items which are there within the filter array, and then we are sending the email. And this is a simple email which we are sending, which is basically an HTML email with formatted date and time. And then we are also giving the output of the HTML table so that it will display the I mean all the items being deleted in the tabular format in the email itself. So this is how the basically the Power Automate work. A very simple one, but a very impactful way to basically get the files being deleted in n number of days, and then sending that summary report to the users. As I understand that this is basically the concept which I'm going to show you, that if you want to replicate this across different sites, then you wanted to copy this and basically point it to a different site. But this can be a perfect replacement for the customers or for the users who are using SharePoint Alerts to get the file deleted summary. Then this is very much important, because as you know that this kind of files being deleted or something would some the owners or the site owners or the IT admins etc are always were using the alert feature to make sure that the file which was not supposed to be deleted or any file which was important is not deleted, and they basically had a full visibility around what files are getting deleted, and also would be cleared from the recycle bin. This is how you build a similar kind of solution which is available in SharePoint Alert with Power Automate, right? And with basically Microsoft introducing rules as a replacement, definitely there are some limitations of what the rules can be done. That is where we would have to basically use the existing tool sets which are available to basically think smart and create similar kind of solutions which is available. So thanks. If you find this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe and share it with the community itself. I also going to share, see that how we can build similar kind of solution for the files being created or files being updated in the library, as in not an instant notification, but a summary of the report. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.